That's funny. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another One Piece manga review. We are here reviewing chapter 10. I think this is 1087. Getting up there, man. 1087 Battleship Bags. What a cool name. We got my man Jaz in the building. As always, Jaz, how you doing today, brother?
Man, we doing good. New job opportunities are being presented to me.
Nice. Love to hear that. Love to hear that.
Maybe more time, but more time mean more money. You know what I'm saying? Got to be a slave to capitalism to get where I want to get, but
got to get that bag. And speaking of getting that bag, for those that's going to be at DreamCon, come through the 28th through the 30th. We will have panels on the 29th and the 30th. Let me pull up the times. I should have had this up. If I don't have the times up, I'll have it for the end of the video. So that'll give you a reason to stick around. But if you're at DreamCon, come check us out. We'll be there. Specifically on Sunday, the 30th, we'll be doing a One Piece panel. This is from 3 to 4. I remember this one. From 3 to 4. And it's going to be in meeting room 1, I believe. Stick around till the end, and I'll tell you officially. Super excited about that. But we're here to talk about chapter 1087, which they got some things. It seemed like Oda wasn't back on his P's and Q's right away. But, you know, it's still fire. I'm not saying it was bad. It's just some little loopholes.
Well, I believe this is one of the chapters, because if I'm not mistaken,
I think he had this one done?
Yeah, I think he had this one done and the next one done before he went on break. So I think the third one's going to be him back from the eye surgery.
Okay.
So 1089.
Oh, maybe even 1090, which I'm assuming we got to be back at Egghead by 1090. I honestly thought we were going to be back at Egghead this chapter. Like, I was prepared after all that fire shit. Say, all right, man, we back. Let's see what's up. Saturn's there. What's Luffy going to do? What's the event? Thought we were about to build to that. We back to Garp. I did not, I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect to see Garp for at least another 10 chapters, bro.
Yeah, I didn't really expect Garp to get off screen, but I expected it to be a little bit of a while before we saw him.
Yeah. So does that mean we're seeing Shanks next chapter? Or Buggy?
Either that or we're getting the conclusion to this next chapter. Possibly.
Or we could go to Dragon and Sabo, even though I feel like their portion is done. Like, I feel like, at least for the time being, unless they're about to show them niggas going after Holy Knights, I feel like their portion of this arc is done for the most part.
It's, I'll say one thing, as unpredictable as Oda is, it seems like he's even more predictable now, because now we're getting stuff that we would normally hear about and we're seeing it in real time.
True.
So realistically, there's 5 different possibilities in the next chapter. I just don't know which one.
Yeah, that's very true. But speaking of this chapter, let's get to it. I do a brief summary and then we dive in at the portions where we feel necessary to talk about certain things and themes. So it starts off with, I think that's World Be Free. That's what I call that nigga. I don't know what his name is. Something like that, like World something. The guy who's like the I believe that's the dude who does the bounties in the beginning, discussing that Garp and Aokiji used to, punch battleships as punching bags. But my thing is, why you still got them battleships there? Like, this has been years ago. Like, y'all ain't clean up. Y'all ain't move shit. Like, shit's just accumulating. But I digress. We continue and see San Juan Wolf being thrown into the ocean by Garp. I got things to say about that. We didn't see Azalo Pizarro. Vasco shot shooting some fire. Garp's like, haha, shit don't mean nothing to me, bro. What you doing? And he's just staring him down. Then shout out to the Suru's granddaughter saving all the civilians, getting everybody on the boat and the slaves. Garp's like, cool, we're out of here. And then we see Aokiji like, nope, we gotta fight. Then Garp and his protege stand up to his former protege. They start escaping. Koby's a dummy. Garp gets stabbed by Shiryu. Then Garp punches Shiryu, gets him out of the way. And then Aokiji's like, nope, you can't leave. Dual punch. We get a little flashback. And then as the chapter's ending, we see Azaro Pizarro going to slap the boat. And that's the end of the chapter. Where you want to begin? It's up to you,
man. Straight down.
Oh, sure.
Well, actually, let's go back. Okay, so the first section, let's do that. Let's do that when we go into the flashback, because I feel like the first page is more so related to the flashback. But let's just start on Hachinosu.
Man, that nigga Garp threw San Juan Wolf into the ocean. That's some. Like, I know people are gonna say there's other things that are feedable in this chapter, but to me, that's pretty crazy. That dude was as big as Marineford. Like, that's
Right.
pretty crazy.
That's like a whole giant dwarfing over giants.
Bro, that's an island damn near. Like, that's insane. And granted, he wasn't that big. I mean, well, we don't know. Because he splashed all of Hachinosu, and it looked like it was like moving a little bit, but not really. I don't know. I don't know how big he is, but he threw that thing in the ocean. And then Garp standing there like Blackbeard Pirates ain't shit. Ready to hook.
Right. And then even like Vasco, even like Vasco doing his thing, which I don't know. I hope we get to see more of this fruit because it feels kind of like lackluster that he's just making fireballs. Like it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's an application of alcohol for sure. But like
I'm sure he got like multiple, like how Kaido had his drunken phases.
Yeah. I hope we get to see some more from him soon. But Garp using those pirates as like human shields.
He ain't give a fuck. That's funny. That's some like, yeah, I mean, I'm a good guy. Like you dudes are bad. I'm gonna lead this there. What is Vasco Shot's devil fruit? What is
it's glug glug, I believe.
Yeah, the glug glug fruit. Gulping down a drink. Oh no, that's what the wiki's saying. So is his thing like he can just hold a bunch of liquor in his mouth?
That's what I'm thinking. Like he can stock it.
Oh, well then damn,
like,
you might be right. You might be right.
Like so he's like he's drunk all the time. But like I don't know. I feel like there's got to be more to that.
Maybe he
either that or like he could probably make his opponent drunk. Maybe I don't know.
See, I thought that at first. That's what I thought his thing was. Like I thought he was going to be like a roofier, and like him and Sanji were going to have beef. But when they showed him, he was talking about bad about the women. He was like, haha, we could do some crazy things to her or to them. When he was talking about the us on Amazon Lily.
He's talking about both.
Like, oh, is he gonna try to roofie these girls? Like, what is this? And I thought, okay, boom, him and Sanji. But it turns out this nigga just is a storage unit. Like, what a weaker fruit than Wapo. Like, at least Wapo, the shit he's storing, he could meld and turn to a new element. This shit is just I'm storing liquor. That's trash.
Who knows? Who knows?
That is trash. But I mean, we shall see. Either way, we'll figure out what he can do. But there's better Blackbeard pirates we've seen. And again, shout out to Garp. He wasn't fearing nothing. He stood his ground. He said, "Oh yeah, we about." But like honestly, the man who fought against Rock, should he be scared? No. This nigga fought Don Chinjao. He fought a lot of strong niggas. Like, I don't know if I'm scared of y'all. Plus, if my crew could hold their own and stop being bitches, we could get out of here.
Well, I don't know. Koby in like the next couple panels, Koby and Groose look like they're holding their own pretty well, but Helmeppo's just Helmeppo.
See, I'm about to give Helmeppo props. I think it's Koby holding the group back. That nigga not doing nothing. I'm not seeing nothing from him, bro. I'm not seeing no hockey. I'm not seeing no cool feats. Aokiji going punch for punch with him as his former pro. I'm just saying, as the current protege, you're looking pretty bad, brother. You're looking pretty bad.
And the fact that he had 2 years, I just don't feel like there's got to be something Koby has that Garp sees. Kind of like, you remember like how in Dragon Ball Z, when everybody was pissed at Goku for throwing the Senzu bean at Cell, but Goku saw Gohan Super Saiyan 2. So it's like, maybe, I'm not saying Koby got Super Saiyan 2, although that'd be crazy. His hair starts sticking up next chapter. But
that'd be wild.
But like maybe he has like some untapped potential Garp sees.
He gotta have something. He gotta have something. Because he like Groose, man. Groose, I feel bad for him asking if I'm the future of the Marines. Groose, you more the future than Koby right now, brother. You saw that was a trap that the no-name pirates made. I don't understand how your observation unlocked at Marineford and you could hear all the screams and see all of the carnage that was coming forward, but you couldn't tell that this was a trap by two no-names and you supposed to be a top-tier Marine? Nah, bro. Nah.
That's very okay, that's very confusing because it's like at first when I read this, I was like, okay, they're definitely talking about like his character more, but then I still have to look at it from the logical side because when they put the emphasis on like what they called it mantra back then in Skypiea, I'm forgetting what the little girl's name is, but when the girl like unlocked her mantra. She was able to hear people's emotions, like while all the stuff was going on in Pia, the same way Koby was able to do it in Marineford. So my question is, and they say, and even Otis says that like Koby is efficient in observation hockey.
Top tier, one would say.
That is my problem with observation hockey. It works when it wants to work. That's the problem. And I don't have a problem with like, I don't have too much of a problem with this because it moves the plot along. If Koby had saw through that, I feel like there's no Shiryu getting an opening. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, Koby, you're on a pirate island. You should be more, like, not saying more skeptical because, you know, you should want to help people. But
especially since you know you got all the slaves off the island, my nigga. Like, what?
You literally just said that.
Like, what?
You literally just said that.
Like, they just told y'all that's why y'all can leave. Like, do you not think Kenjaku, is that her name? Or is that Subaru's granddaughter?
Kujaku, I believe.
Kujaku? Yeah, sorry, not Kenny. Kujaku. Look, Subaru's granddaughter. If you don't think she was doing her job, you don't think I understand if Tashigi was in charge of this, but this is Kujaku, my man. She doing her thing.
Oh man, that's funny. But
I'm trying to trigger you.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get you
I can't. Like, I have to be reserved until the end. But like, but yeah, I mean, like, it's a minor gripe for sure because I don't think this is like a like, I think this is a fatal blow to Garp, but I don't think he's done, obviously. Like, I think he's still got more left in the tank. But at the same time, I'm just like, Koby, tee up.
Like, do something. Like, right now, you just running. Like, come on, bro. Use your fist. What did Garp teach you? Like, Helmeppo got them swords. Bruce got his little clay. What can you do? Like, I haven't seen you do nothing. Like, nothing. What he did one kick. He did a kick.
He did one kick.
I don't even know if that kick had hockey on it. I don't know what that kick did.
I don't know. I don't know. He was doing something. But can I say yes? Finally, we get, because like, we know Blackbeard is the shiesty master.
True.
But Shiryu, look, this is what I need from the Blackbeard pirates. I feel like, and maybe this is me reaching or whatever, but I feel like what we don't get from most pirates in this story, because we normally follow the Straw Hats, is people playing underhanded. I guess you could make that assumption about the Beast Pirates, but to be honest, the Beast Pirates gave most of the Straw Hats fair 1v1s. If we're being honest.
For the most part, yeah.
So, but then it's like, with this, it's understandable.
Kaido killed the nigga because Luffy couldn't get a 1v1.
Yeah, exactly. And Kaido was, and like, they jumped Kaido, but Kaido respected it because he was so strong that like, you know, that's how they had to wear him down.
Hey, that's respect. Respect, Kaido. Like, that's how you know you're strong. Like, I don't have to be shiesty, bro. Take you 1v1.
He's like, y'all can jump me. We pirates. It's all good.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
cool.
Y'all not gonna win.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I really have to. This is amazing, and I feel like
it's time. We're supposed to see a betrayal last chapter amongst the pirates, we thought. And maybe that's just us theorizing too much as a fandom. And even though the traitor came from inside with damn, I forgot that nigga name already. Brush nigga. Kurozumi?
Oh, Kanjuro.
Kanjuro. I forgot that nigga name already, bro. Out of sight, out of mind. We heard again. That nigga done. He not showing back up. He dead. But Kanjuro's bitch ass. And we got a traitor with him. But other than that, not really. I respect it. And Shiryu laughing at him like, haha, gotcha. And then.
But I feel like with this, and not to cut you off, but it's like with this, especially like with what we get into at the end of the chapter, that betrayal of pirates might come from the Blackbeard pirates, because think about it, they all have their own agendas. And even when we get to it at the end of the chapter, it feels like there's going to be more of a reason for the Blackbeard pirates to like commit mutiny than it was for the Big Mom and Kaido alliance to fall. I think Kaido said that because of stuff that happened in his past, but like you said, I feel like we expect payoffs a little too soon. Especially in a story like this, we should know payoffs come way later.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
it's
It
like,
probably will be the Blackbeard crew that mutant. Because remember they're just all jailed pirates. Like they're
right.
only together because Blackbeard freed them. Like they don't have no real.
Shiryu himself said, if like when he was when Blackbeard took Whitebeard's fruit, he said, "Oh yeah, this fails, I'm out."
Yeah, facts. Facts. He did. Also, I think it's very like I don't want to say reminiscent of Squad because obviously Garp and Shiryu didn't have a connection, but I do think it's interesting that the former Marine jailer is the one that stabbed him. I do think that's interesting, and not the Marine he's fighting. Showed, and to your point, you got to use underhanded tactics against somebody like Garp. Aokiji wouldn't have did it. Shiryu said, no, I'm gonna handle him. Now we got a shot. I mean, truly, and we'll see how long Garp can last. Because I mean, Whitebeard lasted a minute after he got stabbed in the chest.
And look, that was a Whitebeard. That was a sick Whitebeard we saw, and he wasn't able to use all his abilities.
True. Garp
is healthy.
So does he die?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No, I don't think. Well, I don't. Okay, but even in that sense, I don't really think Garp dies here. I feel like Garp gets captured for sure, but I don't feel like Garp dies just yet.
Well, like captured. What if he's injured to the point he can't participate in the final war? Is this a way to get Garp out? Like, you can't fight in this.
Yeah,
no. 2
monkey
D's total, not 3. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think old legends are like, bro, because imagine if they had 3 monkey D's on the floor, then that also gives potential for Bonnie to age, like, to make Garp younger.
Jeez.
And then you'd have a sun god, the revolutionary, and the legendary hero all against the world government. Nah, that's overkill.
That's pretty bad. Also, Garp's kind of like the only legend left still active. Like, time to sit your old ass down, bro. Sengoku retired, Suru retired, Roger dead, Whitebeard dead, Kaido and Big Mom just got put in a pack. It's time, bro. The old era's done. I'm sorry. Like, Shanks was a kid when y'all was popping.
Like, everybody.
Yeah, Rayleigh retired. Rayleigh just told Blackbeard, I can't handle you 1v1. Like that. Let's not forget that just happened a couple of chapters ago. Rayleigh was like, yeah, how about we just not fight? You let them go, and you just go about your way. We just all go peacefully. You keep Koby, we just let y'all go. And he did that. Crazy that Rayleigh negotiated for him to keep Koby, which is nuts. Like, that was a thing. Even though Koby said it could happen, but like
Rayleigh did not. I
don't think
Rayleigh and Koby have ever interacted before that point.
I don't think so.
Believe so.
Random Marine.
So he like, I don't care. He's like, I don't care about you. Like,
I don't care if you know Luffy or if you don't. Random Marine. You got to go. I really think being around Luffy has hindered us because, like, bro, every time I see someone with observation, I'm like, oh, are they gonna know? No, Luffy has future sight, you dummy. Like, that's the only reason why that should be happening. Because Zoro and Sanji be getting hit all the time. all the time.
See, look, it's crazy. Every time somebody uses observation haki, unless it's like a unique a unique application of it, like future sight, or the fact that Fujitora is able to like see, like still see people while being blind.
Even Usopp finding sugar, that was like a moment.
Right. At this point, I'm just using observation haki as like maybe you have a little bit better instincts than a regular person, because like observation haki is a little too loose for me.
He used it when he wanted, man. It's like you got to be focusing, and that's his excuse. Like, if they're not focused, but to your point, you on Pirate Island. How you not zeroed in right now?
Hey, look, I'll say one thing. If this was JJK, observation haki would be on 24/7. You would not catch no one lacking.
That's a fact.
You would not catch no one lacking.
That's a fucking fact. But next thing we get to the flashback pre the punch in the face. Love seeing a young Garp. Is this how he looks when he was in his 30s? Is this 30-year-old looking fly? Like,
when I tell you, I was looking at videos trying to figure out when this was, because it's like,
Aokishi's kind of old. Like, he's got to be at least 18.
At least 18 or 19.
Yeah.
But, like, this has to be Garp pre-God Valley because he doesn't have the beard. But then I'm like, Aokiji and them were 19 and 18
So that,
at
so that
God
means that's like
Valley.
18 years at God Valley. Exactly. So is this like 18 years ago, like right after God Valley, right before it? Like weird.
It might be a thing where like how Oda retconned Caesar's age, because the way he had it where Caesar was like 40 something, but that means he would have been like 10 years old when Mads was happening. So it might be a thing like where, and I mean he doesn't give us ages here, so like he
True.
could do whatever with
And
this, but
Garp
I
could have
mean
just, was shaven when he went to God Valley. You could have she just could have gave him a beard one
that's true.
time.
But
Like
I mean he looks late 30s.
he
But I mean
does. He looks
he
young.
still looks young. He still looks very young.
And Dragon does not look like his dad. Oh my gosh. Like that's Luffy, if anything.
That is Luffy. That is Luffy to a T. Luffy literally just with a longer face. Like literally.
Like,
But
but Dragon must look like Garp wife or Garp baby mama.
who knows?
Because
Who knows at this
he
point?
did in this chapter say, my son is pissing me off because he's a revolutionary.
And I
He did
feel,
say that.
and that's weird because like I don't think he's ever like
Claimed him.
as far yeah as far as like we know in the current story, he's always said like Luffy, your father,
Yep.
or
Luffy, your
Dragon
dad.
of the. And it's like he never really called him his son. I mean, he might have called him his son right here because it literally just happened.
And
And
because
over
he's young,
time,
yeah.
he
Like
started to like disown him, but like, you know, but
right then and
also
there he did. That's big because a lot of us think that Luffy's mom is Garp's kid. Well, Oda's showing us right now, maybe not. I think that theory's kind of dead for right now, at least.
oh yeah, until something happens.
Mm-hmm.
But they make a point to say that like Garp is a D at the end of the day. And even when Kuzan is like, train me, he's like, I like my freedom.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, like I wanted to, like, if we get a Garp flashback, I want to see how he pursued freedom in a different like
way,
as opposed to like his son or his grandson, because it's like you can like your freedom, but at the end of the day, you're still a Marine. There's still only so much you can do.
I'm sure he was the guy who thought he could achieve, freedom
Like
through the
freedom
system.
through, yeah.
I'm sure. Funny enough, a lot of these things parallel back to Black America. Like, he could be that guy that's like, yeah, I'm gonna get it through going through the system, and he rose up far enough to where it was like, oh no, I'm a part of the system. I can't rise up any further. So he stays at a level.
Literally what happened at Marineford. Literally what happened at Marineford.
But it's cool to see them punching those things. There, look, I know Koby not punching no battleship without hockey. I know for a fact that nigga wasn't doing that. Garp's got soft on niggas.
Look, if Koby is doing this, where is that at?
Where? Like Garp got soft on niggas, bro. Garp said, "Whoa, Koby, I'm sorry. You might be my new protege, but you ain't ready for Aokiji." What you mean? If he been doing what you was doing back then, he should be. No, Aokiji a different level.
he got Koby out here punching paddle boats. That's why. That's what's happening here.
He got Koby punching trees, little baby trees.
But no hockey and no double.
That's crazy. And breaking them things. That's crazy.
Right. Which also not confuses me, but like these battleships are made like the hulls of them, like to traverse through the calm belt, are made out of sea stone. So for them to do this with just raw physical power, and I like how you see the automatopoeia of like how it's like bam, and then it's like pow, and then bam, then thud, then bam, then bam, kind of like showing like the progress. And to go back to the beginning of this chapter
and looking at it, it's crazy.
Which man, that line just goes to show that no one's born a hero. It's a strength you have to earn.
Bars.
Hard.
That's
they got a lot. Hey, they got a lot of good lines in this chapter. Even
we shall see if the official has it.
Yeah, because even the part where Kuzan's like, you have a habit of raising enemies. I'm like, ooh.
I'm like, who
That
else?
hurts.
I was like, who else? Who else betrayed him? That's what I want to know. Like, who are you just saying, or was that just something you saying? Like, yeah, I'm the only one. But like, you got,
I think he was just saying that because he's like, damn, your grandson a pirate, your son a
true,
revolutionary, and now I'm a pirate. Like,
true. Your own kids and the kid you chose, nigga. You're not just your born kids, but your chosen kid. Damn, bro.
because remember, Garp threw Luffy in the jungle.
Yeah, he was through
As a
it when he said
kid.
he was gonna be a pirate. That's a fact. He was through once it was. Oh no, you talking about his training? Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So it's like, it's like Garp be trying to be a good like role model. It's just like he be failing sometimes. I don't know. It's like,
but
I know
it's
he
because
means
none of
well,
these
but
niggas. It's because he's the only one with that idea of like we could do it the right way. All them other people like, nah, Garp, government too bad, bro. Too bad. Like, I'm sorry, we can't do it your way. That's why we got to see Dragon. We got to hear Dragon's perspective on this, because like
that's like people who are like, yeah, I'm gonna get into politics and I'm gonna change the system. They get into politics, they get corrupted themselves.
Or they realize, damn, I can't do anything, and now I'm just here for a check. That's what Garp is. Garp pretty much just collecting his pension. Like,
pretty much.
He ain't doing nothing else. Like, just collecting his pension. Like, that's it. That nigga tried to fight with Roger. It didn't work.
Right. But also they say he like so we get the bounty system again for the Marines, which I like this bounty system.
Man, Garp should have been 4 stars. Sorry.
See, that's what I'm saying too. Like, I'm not sure if they're factoring in his age or the Cross Guild just capping about the money they got. But like bro, there's no way. Look, I say this with all respect to Monkey D. Luffy, Trafalgar D. Water Law, and even Kid. Kid. Garp should not be the same bounty as them.
Yeah, I agree.
It should, like, Garp should at least be like, okay, say if
I thought you was gonna go another way, but you right about that one too.
No, Garp should be okay. So if Garp is regarded in the same legend as like Whitebeard and Roger, he should at least be like 4.5.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you. Also, he shouldn't be the same bounty as Fujitora and Twerk Bull. Shout out to our guy, our doctor friend, man. Shout out to him. So, man, Twerk Bull and Fujitora, Dr. Voodoo. Garp shouldn't be the same bounty as them, bro. I'm sorry. Green Bull out here crying. Garp would never cry because of Shanks' Aki. Garp would turn his on. That's wild.
Cross Guild going through, you know how we going through inflation, Cross Guild going through deflation.
Oh yeah, they're not trying to pay them bounties because that's there ain't no way Green Bull should be the same bounty as Garp. And now I even got questions of, are we sure Kainu beat Aokiji? Because Aokiji looking mighty OP right now. Can Kainu break these holes? Like, I don't know. I gotta see it. And then Aokiji lost a leg. Like, you let this nigga Kainu take a leg off you? What did he do? Like,
Aokiji was playing too nice. So I'm gonna be honest.
Kainu gotta be OP, bro. He gotta be. Like, that's scary.
All this marine gas is literally just a Kainu gas. The more we don't see them, the more they keep him in that office, the more he's gonna show out once he leaves.
Yeah, I'm
telling you, once he leaves, he's gonna get his Shanks chapter. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he will. He has to, because like they making Aokiji look good right now, especially if he don't want to take out Garp. Whoa!
You know what? Hold on. I actually have a perfect idea. You know how you get rid of 2 stones with 1 bird?
What you gotta do?
You gotta have a Kainu go after the Cross Guild. Boom. A Kainu versus Mihawk.
Oh no, you just want to. Well, look, Mihawk gotta live. He gotta live.
He also gotta show me something.
Yeah, he do.
But a Kainu gotta show me something too.
And he gotta live.
Yep. And look, it's perfect. It's perfect because say all the other admirals are on 3 billion cross guild wise. A Kainu at 4. Mihawk at 3.5. It's a closer gap in power to see what they can do. I'm telling you. Look, I'm telling you.
I kind of like it. But I mean, it would have to be a fight to a draw. And like neither could look bad. You can't make Mihawk look bad. You can, because that's
also, yeah, but also
you can't make a Kainu look bad.
You also can't have Mihawk coming out there with like any fatal wounds because then it kind of hinders his fight with Zoro.
Exactly. So it's like he would have to do well, like really well. But Akainu would have to do well too, though. They gotta fight people that can die. Like you gotta, man. Honestly, if Kid's still alive, man, send that nigga Akainu after him, man. Like
bro, don't do that.
He rapping niggas
don't do
up.
that, bro.
Yeah,
look,
man,
look,
get that
look,
punk
look.
nigga out of here, man.
Bro,
that nigga,
don't
that
do
nigga
that
not doing
Kid.
nothing, bro.
Bro. Having
niggas
to
trying
deal
to
with
say he
Shanks?
a Figureland. Nah, nigga, don't give that nigga that title just because he got red hair.
Whoa, hold on.
You didn't see the internet saying that?
Bro, I look, aside from my homie that's a Kid fan, I just been zoning out all the other Kid fans. They've been saying some crazy stuff.
They've been walling. Get that nigga out of here, bro. Let him go. But nah, on the real though, I don't know who kind of fights. You might have to hold him until the Sabo fight if he does fight Sabo, or Luffy if he does fight Luffy. Might have to save him.
Yeah, I know it's weird because like, how do you? Because like, even when we Ohara wise, like we saw how bad he was, but then it's like when you get
nothing.
Yeah, but when you get to Marineford, he left and right. He pretty much his KD ratio crazy.
Yeah, he was doing shit.
This is his first showing. They have not shown him doing anything since. We got the little flashback with the Aokiji and Akainu fight, and that was it. We have not seen him do anything yet.
Not a thing. Now the question is, are we gonna see Kizaru do something whenever we get back to Egghead?
I hope he gets serious. So we can see like a gauge.
It's so weird. Like that's why I truly want Dragon them to pull up, because it's like, damn. So Luffy got to fight him and the Gorosei, who's like turns into some. The theory right now is he turns into a bull, minotaur, bison. Because if you look at the bison cover page chapter, the bison had a scar in the same place that Saturn has a scar. Also, they had the bison thing standing behind Saturn in the shadows, so he might be a minotaur of some kind, which I think would be interesting. But like, Luffy not about to fight both of them niggas, huh? Are we gonna give Zoro and Sanji one of them?
I ain't gonna lie. Seeing Luffy in Gear 5 fight the bison would be really hilarious. Because imagine Luffy pull out a red flag.
That's what I'm saying. That there's ways to make it pretty fire.
There's ways to do it for sure.
So I don't know where we're going, but look, Garp and Aokiji, that punch was something. And I know niggas is like, damn, does Aokiji have conquerors? I don't think so. I know that was the talk of.
Like it's something
hockey,
that like it's something that I gotta wait. Like I gotta wait until like a character says it or it's confirmed. Like if a character in the next panel was like, wow, they're clashing with conquerors. Okay, cool.
We didn't see the sky split. Like,
we didn't see it. Like we don't, and I only see like maybe 3 or 4 black sparks, and all the rest of it is like impact and then ice.
It looks like
I can't.
Garp might just have conquerors, and Aokiji might be hitting it with some good hockey,
But it's like we've seen hockey like clash before, and lightning happens, like with Katakuri and Luffy. Well, never mind. Bad example. They were both conquerors.
Because I was thinking Doflamingo and Luffy too, because like, they're both conquerors.
They're both conquerors. So it's like. So there's like, lightning coming from it, but I feel like it's mostly Garp.
I know, because when you look at Aokiji, all around him is ice. So it's like, and he said an ice attack. He said ice glove. So he was putting his ice fist on. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm not gonna believe that. But then we finish with this nigga Zarlo Pizarro trying to smash the boat, and Koby crying, saying, "No, don't do it. They're innocents there. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Stand up. What are you doing? How are you going? Man, that's the next fleet admiral."
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe, bro, I'm really look. Let me start this by saying I don't dislike Koby. I feel like he's gonna do some great things in the future.
I'm slandering.
But you can't 2 years ago, he was like, stop this. People are and it's like, okay, I get that. You literally just had a transformation in the past 5 months. 2 years and the Rocky Port incident, and now you at Hachinosu being like, no, Mr. Pirate that had human slaves. Don't hurt innocent people that you also had enslaved here. Like, bro, come on. Like, you can't be this naive at this point.
Why don't you go Geppo walk up there and kick that hand, nigga? Why don't you show us something? Garp would have punched it. What are you doing, nigga? Nothing. Is Groose crying? No, not even Helmeppo's bitch ass is crying right now. What are
Which
you
is crazy.
doing? Hey, but
crazy.
you know who gonna save the day? Tashigi.
Hey, she better. She better. Because if she don't, Oda, look, if she don't, look, even though Oda be writing women great, Oda might have to go on that misogyny list with Gege and Horikoshi. It might have to happen.
Oh yeah, them two niggas is bad. Like
them two niggas is bad.
Horikoshi saw Gege getting more love for him, more love than him in that department, and said, "You know what? Let's retcon Stars and Stripe. I gotta be back number one."
Oh my god, we got to do a video just talking about that because never mind. This is a One Piece video, but I found a panel basically just disproving everything's that. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm gonna get heated. This is a One Piece video. Let's keep it One Piece for right now. Just had to throw that straight. Gege and Horikoshi, y'all know what y'all did, and y'all bad for that. Now Oda, you better not follow in their footsteps.
Man,
please.
Tashigi not saving them. The only hope, and I know that this guy, that Bogart guy on TikTok, is praying. Because if not, he gonna get slandered soon enough. It's like, y'all really got us hype over a side nigga? A guy who was in pre-time skip? He might not even be alive right now. Man, what Bogart?
And the crazy thing about it is that's Garp's right hand.
Right
what could he
hand.
be doing right now that's more important than this?
Did he go meet Kizaru? Like, what? No, nigga, you went with Garp to Hachinosu. Where are you at? And for the people that saying he in a panel, that's not him, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all filed for that. Y'all told me Bogart was in that panel. Look, I still have hope. Maybe Bogart will be there. But for y'all who told me he was in that panel,
might be Smoker that saves him, bro. Because I didn't realize Tashigi was there.
But even so,
at
the same, I would love for it to be Smoker. I would love for it to be
Smoker, man.
I would love for it to be Smoker because then maybe we get to see a Logia awaken.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, at the end of the day, I'm still like, why is Tashigi here? I'm not even being rude right now. She wasn't fighting no pirates. She was bro, you know what she was doing? She was just out here. This is exactly what she was doing in that chapter when they touched down. She was just like like, bro, we don't like we're the ones that's supposed to be doing that. You supposed to be playing. They got you, bro. Like we supposed to be believing that Tashigi's supposed to be. They trying to convince us Tashigi was playing in 10 minutes. Realistically, she was on the bench the whole time.
Real talk. She was in the boat, not doing shit. She maybe was helping Kajaku or however you pronounce Suru's granddaughter name, but it don't even look like she was saving the slaves. That looked like
at that point, I would have just preferred Tashigi stayed on Egghead and then had an interaction with Zoro or something. Give us something.
Well, she wasn't even there. She was at G5. Remember, she was with Doll.
Yeah, she was at
G4, whichever one she was at.
She could have gone to Egghead.
Yeah, I guess meet Kizaru. Even then, it's like, what are you gonna do there?
Yeah, it's like Zoro's so out of your league, bro. Like, who are you gonna fight?
Like Nami would even fuck Tashigi up. Like, and we know Nami's glass cannon, but Tashigi can't mess with Zeus.
Oh no, Nami got homing attacks now. Oh like, Lord, nah.
Hell no, she's not even fighting Chopper. Chopper held Big Mom hand for a little bit. Like Tashigi, I don't even know if Tashigi could beat random Pirate 45 who tricked Koby. Like, let me be real for a second. I don't know. Like, if Kobe's getting tricked by these random Pirates 45 and 46, Tashigi might get washed by them, bro. Like, real nigga shit. Blackbeard only recruiting the top tier out of character niggas. Like, I'm gonna say this. Kaido crew, his little beast homies wasn't doing shit like this. They wasn't tricking niggas. Hell no.
They was meatheads. At least the pirates on Hachinosu think with their head a little bit. They like, okay, we can't overpower them, so let's trick them. The beast pirates, bro,
have to be leaders to do that. You have to be like Maria.
They a little slow, bro. The beast pirates was like, oh my god, King's a Lunarian, and there's 100 million on his head. Why would you say that out loud?
Dummies.
I know it's exposition for us, but still. Even
Black Maria didn't even set a good trap for Robin. Like, what are you doing? Like, this nigga Sanji just told you she coming. Like, you're not gonna set nothing. You're not gonna have nothing ready. Like, all y'all just gonna be standing there? Crazy. But hey, not on Blackbeard's crew. No. We tricking Marines out here, baby. I love it.
Right.
Koby, your
But
weak ass.
but to my point earlier, what Pizarro says right here, and we know that he's also called like the corrupt king. So I hear king, and then you have the Commodore Teach, who's basically over him. So it's like that's obviously a conflict right there. And with him saying this, being like, no, Blackbeard gets too much of the spotlight. It's time for us to get that spotlight. And I agree, because if we're gonna set up these characters for the Straw Hats to fight them, then they need to do some significant stuff too.
True.
The same way Sanji had his stuff in Whole Cake, and he was a part of that. The same way the Marines fear Zoro, in almost the same in the same vein that they fear Luffy. And it's like, we need to start getting that stuff for the Titanic captains. So that way there's more tension built up. It's like we
Sanji
know what the Straw Hats can do.
Sanji just be queen, Zoro just be king. They got to do something fire.
Right.
Like, y'all beating top tiers, and then y'all about to be Kizaru and gang? Maybe? Question mark. I still think somebody got to pull up, save their ass. I do. I really do.
Last minute for sure.
Because it's too much. It's too much over there for just unless this is to prove like, hey, no, they are a Yonko crew. If it's that, fuck it. I'm with it then. Rock out. Because Kaido would have escaped, keeping it a stack. Kaido and the Beast Pirates would have definitely escaped.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Big Mom, maybe. I don't know.
But I mean, shit. You make Luffy and company come out of a situation that's supposed to be bigger than Marineford. Imagine they're like only get out with maybe like a couple minor injuries.
That's crazy.
Then it's like the Blackbeard pirates get up, except for Blackbeard, maybe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because honestly, Shiryu ain't show me nothing to make me think he could be Zoro right now. I'm gonna keep it a full beam.
Hey, now you know Zoro don't have good observation hockey.
That's the only thing going for him, is that his ass could go invisible. That's it. Because as for clashing with Zoro, look, we may make our jokes about Zoro, but that nigga look, that nigga pretty strong. He scarred Kaido. I don't know if Shiryu, I don't know if Shiryu would have fought Kaido, man. I don't know.
Zoro be eating attacks,
and
that's a regular dude.
Human.
That's a regular dude. No exoskeleton, no devil fruit, no cyborg, not a skeleton, not a
real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's who Garp should have went recruit to be his next protege after Aokiji, not Koby. He took the wrong nigga from that opening arc. He should have took Zoro.
He should have said, "Hey, look." That would have been funny. Imagine Luffy is going to look for Zoro, and Zoro on Garp's side. Oh my goodness!
Because man, he would have trained with him well. Garp would have loved him. Like you said, he be tanking some shit, bro. He really do. Like he be taking hits.
They would literally just be boxing all day, and it'd be okay,
and getting drunk.
Zoro could just eat it like
all day long. That's crazy. But that's
funny.
pretty much the chapter. I mean, it ends with Garp saying justice will prevail. I don't know how, Garp. I don't know who about to come save y'all right now. Unless you think Sengoku and Suru, because they do know where he's at. And they were like, what?
I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it's just like, I feel like there's so many. I feel like Sengoku and Suru come.
It can't be a vice admiral unless it's Smoker. Nah. That's the only one. It can't be nobody crazy.
The only outside force I will accept is Smoker, because here's my thing, right? Why go through all this? Why go through all this stuff and like showing a sword? And like I understand the old generation is important, but like Sengoku's not active like Garp is. Suru definitely not active like Sengoku or Garp were.
Facts.
So it's like they can get here, give them some time, but it's like, why do that when you have these young Marines who are here right now? Like I said, the only external force I will accept that's not here is Smoker, because it'd be like Smoker, because like
he could have got on the ship originally. Like they was all at G4 or G5, wherever they was at.
Also, it's like Aokiji saved Smoker from Doflamingo. It'd be poetic if like Smoker saved Garp from Aokiji. So it's like,
could be Fujitora on that level too. He could be like, because we don't know where he is.
Man, Fujitora fucking everybody up. He's sending in a meteor. He said,
Look,
fuck that.
I mean, that would stop that hand. That would stop that hand. That's a fact. But all right, yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm interested to see. We're back from break. I don't think there's a break next week. So that means
No, sir.
spoilers coming. Hey, Wednesday. I'm going to be ready.
I'm ready. Look, if I do not look, this is the only week I'm going to look out for the spoilers. If I don't see Tashigi, expect me to come on here and while out. I promise you. Expect me to come on here and while
really
out.
think Tashigi gonna cut that hand? That's crazy.
Hey, am I wrong for believing in a woman? Wow. Look at how you turn this agenda on me. This is insane.
I'm just saying, if Tashigi couldn't kill Monet, I don't know what she gonna do against these niggas, man. Like you said, Tashigi was. I don't even know if Tashigi could be Pirate 5 and 6. Like she. Man, look, I believe. You know what? I do believe in the women. Let Kajako save them. I believe in her. She's Suru's granddaughter. She comes from good elk, good family. let her do it. I believe in her.
Actually, not even gonna lie. Screw all that. Real women empowerment. Big Mom jump out the water. Boof.
She floated all the way there. That hoe is dead. Maybe.
Next chapter, she's like, Garp, I owed you a favor. Everybody like, what?
Where did you come from, huh? Hey, but no, real shit. This what you should. It could be your girl Doll.
No, but Doll and Egghead.
Oh yeah, true. I
hey,
tried
trust.
to
I keep tabs on my shorty 24/7. Trust.
Oh shit! Tell people where you can follow you at on social media. That's funny.
For more antics, you can follow me on Twitter, Real Jazzy Boy, on Instagram, Jazzy Boy, and on TikTok, Cornell D. God.
Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Jazzy. You can follow me at lynbwt. Follow BrosWhoThink at BrosWhoThink, and check out all our content on YouTube. And if you enjoyed it, please subscribe. Until next time, peace.